Hello, my name is Anna. Today, I'll be your guide and show you the functions of the ProHealth Connect admin portal. The admin portal is where you will go to make real-time updates to your account. The login details were emailed to the retail email you provided via the new retailer form submitted. Select Forgot Password if you cannot locate the email or need to reset your password. Follow the instructions to start the password reset process. The admin portal is your self-service tool for real-time account updates and additions. Selecting Password Reset will instantly trigger and send a reset link to your email on file. Address details, as well as email and phone number updates, are to be made here. You will also use the admin portal to add and modify your users. This includes everyone who will be using the ProHealth Connect ePay terminal. Item file additions and updates are also managed via the admin portal. All of these topics, as well as new functionality, will be discussed later in this training video. Let's get started. Once logged into the admin portal, you will land on the dashboard. The top row provides you a summary of every aspect of the business, from current day sales to total customers. The remainder of the page provides a summary of your latest transactions. You are provided the date of the transaction, transaction ID, a MasterCard number, the total amount and authorized amount requested in the transaction. The type indicates if the transaction was a request to process a transaction, which is either an auth for a purchase or to void a previously authorized transaction. The status indicates if the transaction was approved by showing OK. Other responses, like no benefits available, indicates that the transaction was successfully processed and the member's card is not eligible for the items presented in the transaction. This is not considered a failure. If the member has questions regarding this result, they will need to call the support number presented on the back of the member's card. Next is the Locations tab. Here is where all locations and details will be listed. Only one location is listed for this account, but multiple locations would be listed here as required per account. If you do have multiple accounts and need to search for one, you can use the drop-down feature to search by name, contact, email, and merchant ID. If you need to update any location details, select the name hyperlink. When selecting the needed location, a pop-up window will show all editable fields. Select Save once the changes are added to the window. If you do not save, the changes will not populate and the existing details will remain in place. Filter options have been added for your convenience. This gives the ability to filter per the listed options as well as hide column from the view. By selecting Filter, you can use one of the three options available. Selecting Hide will give you the ability to hide columns from the view. To change what is hidden, select Show Columns. This will give you the option to toggle and select the desired columns. You can update them one by one. Or select Show All. Users is the next tab. Each individual using the ProHealth OTC and grocery terminal will need to be listed here. The same as the Locations tab, if you have multiple users, you can search by name or email. User details must be updated from here. Select the user that requires updates or changes. This is where you can remove access for the user by unchecking the Enable box. Remember to save if changes were made to the user. Password reset and deletion of a user can also be requested for a user from here. Select the Add button to add a user to the account. Fill in the required fields and save when complete. The role will determine access for this user. A clerk will only have access to log into the terminal. They will not have access to the admin portal. A manager has access to both the terminal and the admin portal. Just like the Locations tab, you have the ability to filter and hide column from this tab. Now we are at the Orders tab. This is where you can view your completed orders. Each order is assigned an order ID. You can search for a specific order if the order number is available. The filter option is also available on this tab. Follow the same steps as previously discussed. Each order consists of the items in the shopping cart. Select the order number hyperlink to view the details in the order basket. You can see all the details for the order, including the quantity, UPC, description, and price. A masked member card number is also shown. If the transaction was voided, it will show in the top right corner of the view. If you have multiple locations, you can select the needed location from the location dropdown in the top right corner. Next is the Products tab. This is where items are added to a location. If you have multiple locations, select the needed location from the location dropdown. If you already have items listed, you can search by name or UPC. You can view and edit an item as well. Select the name hyperlink to view the existing item properties. Make updates as needed and save. You can also delete an item by selecting the trash can icon. You can add items individually by selecting the Add button in the top right corner. The Add Product screen will pop up to start the product addition. Fill in each required item. Select whether the item is taxable or not. Enable indicates that the item is a valid item. The Category property is a new function. This is where you can categorize items by groups based on tax requirements. We will discuss this in more detail in the next tab. Select Save when complete. Uploading a file of all products is another way to add products to your location. Download the required template and add all your products per the required columns and format, as shown here. Once you have added all of your items to the template, select the Upload Products button. Import the file from there. When the upload is completed, you will see the following message. This shows a successful file upload. The Product Jobs tab will show all of the item files uploaded to the location via the admin portal. You can select the file hyperlink to download the file that was uploaded. The status will show complete if the file was uploaded successfully. If an error occurs, it will show in the error column. The Product Groups tab is a new function. This is where you will itemize and create groups or categories by tax. This gives you the ability to support multiple tax rates. To add a group, select the Add button in the top right corner of the screen. Add the name as required by the location. The price is where you put the tax percentage for this group. You can use the toggle on the right side or manually enter in the tax percentage needed. Then save when complete. You will add the group name to column E of the item file template. Next is the Transactions tab. Here is where you can find all transactions for the selected location. As you can see, many details are provided on this tab. Everything from the date of the transaction to the status is listed here. You have the same filter options on this tab. You can also export the data that is present on the screen. The export will only show what is showing on the screen at the time the report is created or exported. You can select other locations if present in the location dropdown. And search for a specific transaction based on order ID, card number, or merchant ID. The final tab is Reports. Reported days will show as soon as the location is activated. As shown in previous tabs, additional locations can be selected in the needed dropdown. The reports reflect the previous day's transactions. If the file name is blank, this indicates there were no transactions the previous day. If a hyperlink file is present, this is the report for the previous day. Selecting the hyperlink will download the report to your computer or device. We've reached the end of our training session. If you have any questions, please contact our support team via phone or email. The details are listed here for your convenience. Thank you for your time and attention.